Welcome back to Transforming Lives Network. In the opening episode, I shared the heart behind this channel and the journey we're beginning together. Today, I want to slow down and answer a very important question. Before we move forward into identity and growth, what do we actually mean by transformation? Because it's a word we hear often but rarely stop to define. We talk about change, we talk about growth, we talk about becoming better, but transformation is deeper than all those things. Webster defines transformation as an operation of changing composition or structure, a change in character or condition. Notice that word composition. Transformation is change at the level of composition, not surface improvement, not temporary motivation, not trying harder for a few weeks. Transformation is a change in the source. It is the act of evolving, adapting, and redefining identity. Transformation involves psychological, emotional, and behavioral change that moves a person toward a desired outcome. Transformation is not polishing the outside, it is changing the inside. And when the inside changes, the outside eventually follows. Scripture defines transformation this way. Romans 12:2. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Transformation begins internally. It begins with renewal of the mind. And when the mind is renewed, life begins to change. Internal change produces external change. David prayed in Psalms 51:10, create in me a clean heart and renew a right spirit within me. That is the language of transformation, a clean heart, a renewed spirit, a renewed mind. Everything begins within. Across wisdom traditions, we hear the same idea expressed differently. As within, so without. What happens within us shapes how we live. Our inner world becomes our outer patterns. Our beliefs shape our choices. Our choices shape our habits, and our habits shape our lives. Our lens creates our reality. But here is where many people struggle. Change can feel uncomfortable. Change brings anxiety, uncertainty, disruption of routines. Change often brings fear of the unknown. And because of this, many people resist change, even when they desire transformation. Change and transformation are not the same thing. Change is events happening. Transformation is internal adaptation. Transformation happens within us. When transformation happens, we respond to change differently. The unexamined life is not worth living. How can we transform without self-examination? Transformation begins with awareness, awareness of our thoughts, awareness of our patterns. When we start noticing how we think, how we react, and how we live, ask yourself, what patterns am I repeating? What beliefs am I carrying? What habits are shaping my life? Awareness is the beginning of transformation. For me, transformation was personal. I grew up in an urban environment. My identity was different. I was known as Smokey Joe. Smokey Joe was an identity created out of safety. That identity evolved, and Smokey Joe became Jonathan. That is what identity does. It evolves, it grows, it changes, and we become who we are meant to be. Transformation focuses on new habits, ongoing renewal, daily transformation. It's not a single decision. It becomes a way of living, a way of thinking, and a way of being. Transformation begins within. It reshapes how we think, how we live. In the next episode, we will be talking about identity and what that looks like and how it is created in the individual in the operation of transformation. If you like this video, please share it with someone that you think would benefit from it. And until next time, keep changing.